Alright guys, welcome back to Mercenaries. We are playing as Wesker Midnight on ship deck. Okay. We are back as Wesker. I don't want to say my favorite. Maybe my favorite. I don't know. His hand cannon is a fucking monster. Speaking of which, I actually just uploaded my hand cannon video. Resident Evil 5 weapon showcase. Just uploaded that yesterday at the time of this recording, which I just also recorded the previous Mercenaries video today as well. But yeah, that's up on YouTube if you guys want to go check it out. If you guys haven't already. And since we're on the topic of that, the weapon showcases, I guess, I'll give you some sneak peeks into the next video I'm going to put out for that, since I would say pretty much everybody that watches this probably watches the hand cannon or the weapon showcases, but not everybody that watches the showcases watches this. So, give a little perk to my mercenary watchers, I guess. I don't know. It's not really a perk, it's just me talking about what's coming up next. Nothing too special. Oh no, I'm on fire. I'm doing the Matilda, the M93R next. Reason being is because I kind of wanted... oh fuck, I guess there's only 3 left. And I was about to say something that would pretty much give you the entire order of how I'm doing it. So, if I'll tell you anyway, it's not that big of a deal. I want to do the Hydra last because of the complexity of the weapon, I guess. Not complexity, it's more complex than the Infinite Launcher, which is literally just a fucking rocket launcher that has infinite uses. And, whenever I was making the hand cannon video, I realized that the gun's so overpowered, it kind of makes it a little bit stale, because the video a little stale, because I've done the Gatling gun and the bow so far, and they both of those weapons have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it was really interesting to go through and check how they stack up against the bosses in the game, because my format is me checking it up against all the bosses and sub-bosses and seeing doing a rundown on how it works against them. Because basically the way I look at it, the way I see these weapon showcases is a kind of like a guide to play professional mode. And that's one thing I learned from doing the Resident Evil 4 showcases, is that I was filming it all on normal difficulty, and it didn't really dawn on me until about halfway through. People that play these games, or the people that are going to be coming to this video for that kind of content, for a weapon showcase to figure out what the deal is with a specific weapon, they're probably going to want to use it on professional mode, because it's the hardest mode of the game, blah blah blah, see how useful it is in that. But I've filmed it all in normal and within the same location with no sub bosses. So I try to change it up a little bit, so I added it up against all the major bosses and sub-bosses on professional mode, so it's kind of like a guide on what works throughout the game on pro. But with that being said, the Magnum and the... or not the Magnum, the longbow and the Gatling gun both had their own weaknesses and shit. So it was a little bit more interesting to see, if you're playing on pro with those weapons, what really are you going to be using them for? And what mini bosses, sub bosses, or whatever, how are you going to use it, right? But with the Magnum, it's pretty fucking overpowered in all situations, so, you know, you can use it for all situations. Basically, is what I'm getting at. So the Hydra, or the Infinite Launcher more or less, is going to be kind of the same way, but even worse, because it kills everything in one hit in the entire game. Well, not everything, but most stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to do the Infinite Launcher next, just for that reason, because I want to put a little bit more time into the Hydra one, because it's obviously useful in a lot of situations, professional, but not, you know, completely overpowered like the Infinite Launcher is. So once I get the Infinite Launcher out of the way, I'll do Hydra and go from there. Well, after that, I'm done with the special weapons. It'll be all normal weapons. Which, the normal weapons, the way I'm thinking about doing that is back to Resident Evil 4 and like what I've learned from that. I regret only doing it in the starting location. You know, I just kind of did it to show off against like regular enemies. But I kind of wish I would have done it, not against major bosses, but against the mini bosses in the game. But in Resident Evil 4 it was a little bit more tough to do that because there was no chapter select. And I was a little lazy. But for this one, I'm probably going to do the regular weapons up against all the mini bosses in the game, not the main bosses, just because, you know, more or less anybody that's playing this game is going to use the special weapons up against the... Where is this chainsaw guy at? Oh, what the fuck is he doing? He's just stuck up there. You know what? This is actually going to make me have a shitty score, considering... You know, these guys give you a lot of points. Let me see if I can hit him with this. Okay, cool, I did. There's a whole fucking barrage of archers up there. Okay, I need to go get some more time, then I'll come back and finish them. I can't remember if I picked it up over here or not. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use, I'm gonna do the regular weapons up against all the mini bosses in the game. So, that would be a little bit more interesting, I think, than just, like, running around the village and killing, you know, farmers. It would be a little bit more interesting to see them up against like some more strong enemies. I'm still going to do it up against regular people too, more so than like how I've done it in okay, I'm just going to get rid of these. More so than how I show them up against in the special weapons, because in the special weapons I just kind of, you know, show you for a quick, like 30 seconds or so, how they stack up against just the regular. I'm a little bit upset that I'm going to get such a shitty score on one of my favorite characters. It's unfortunate, but it's also unfortunate that it kind of glitched out on me and made that guy spawn up there where he couldn't get down. But I don't want to restart it because all this commentary is on the fly. Oh shit, he's behind me. All the commentary is on the fly, and I feel like I've been having a decent, if not rambly, conversation about my thought process with these videos coming out. Alright, I can still get the double S. I'm gonna have to kick it into overdrive, but here we go. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna try to make him exclusively melee that way. Except for this guy, fuck this guy. That way I can get the most amount of time. Where is everybody? Are you fucking kidding me? No, we already got the SS. Oh, fucking rip. Here, I'm gonna book around this guy real fast. Skirt. Yeah, I'm just gonna live with this score. I got the double S, and that's kind of just what I was aiming for. I wanted to, you know, get a little bit better of a score, but that was just weird that the chainsaw guy got stuck up there. But I hope that my conversation was not too rambly, and I hope it was coherent enough for you guys to follow, because I talk off the top of my head, and I was just kind of going from thought to thought and not really stitching it together very well.
Very nice job. Well done, soldier.
So 43 max combo is not that bad. Could have been better. I think 77 is the exact same amount of kills I got in the last video, wasn't it? Oh well, I don't know. I don't remember. But thank you guys for watching. See you all as Wesker stars on this map, and then we'll be finishing up my least favorite in the entire Resident Evil 5 catalog. Okay, thank you all. See you next time.